absolutely delicious, Jordan. We're sitting now in the Pass restaurant.
Yep.
Now the Pass is 28-seater and one of 3 restaurants at South Lodge.
Yes, it is indeed.
I mean, it's a unique situation because we've got the kitchens behind, so your guests can actually see the chefs at work behind you. So it's a really, you really feel part of it.
Yeah, it really feels special, and also we feel, in the past, we feel part of the dining room, and we feel it's our part to actually be incorporated in the entirety of the restaurant. So we do make it pronounced that we actually come out and explain some of the courses as well. So it's really nice for the guests to actually see some of the chefs as well, and also if they have any questions specific to the cooking as well, we can actually talk to them directly as well. So we have that attachment to the dining room as well. As much as it's great for the guests, it's also great for us on our side, and we can also see into the dining room as well.
It must be lovely that not being just completely behind the scenes, to actually experience people's reactions.
Yes, it's lovely, yeah. Like when you get to take a dish that you've taken out and then you go to see them again, you ask them how that dish was, and you actually get first-hand feedback on the dishes. And yes, it is fantastic to have that relationship with the guest when they come to eat with us.
So you offer 6 and 8 courses, they're tasting menus.
Yep.
And the Pass is open between Wednesday and Sunday lunch, right the way through. Mm-hmm. But this is only one of the restaurants here at South Lodge, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
So the 3 restaurants. Can you describe the other ones for people to understand the difference between what the choices are?
Yeah, so we're one of 3. So we are the tasting menu sort of fine dining restaurant. We also have the Camellia restaurant as well, which is partnered with us, which is the one we're sitting in front of. That is our sort of brasserie style house restaurant that the hotel offers. So that does our breakfast, lunch and dinner services. They've recently just they're down to just doing dinners now. So they do breakfast and dinners. They offer sort of a 3-course menu. So a very classic a la carte 3-course menu. So that varies from seasonality, and they also try to use the kitchen garden as well, which is specifically for the hotel to use, but specifically in Camellia they use a lot of the produce coming out of there. And then also we have the newly built spa, which it has the Botanica restaurant. So Botanica restaurant is a completely different concept for the hotel. So we tried not to do anything that we're already doing. We wanted something different, unique. So we wanted to do the sort of spa restaurant. So that's their sort of ethos there is sort of the healthy living, the healthy style. When you come to stay at the spa, it's not that you can't have anything that tastes nice because it has to be healthy. It's a luxurious place to be. So actually, even though it's healthy and it's really good, wholesome ingredients, it's been cooked with a lot of care and luxury to it as well.
And it's got a very lovely sort of casual atmosphere, hasn't it?
It does, yes. It's a completely relaxed dining style, so you can reserve, or guests or members can just walk into the restaurant and you can have just like a tea and cake if you want, or you can come in for still a 3-course meal. They've got a small plate style, so you can order lots of small plates and they just come out when they're ready and you can mix and match.
You don't have to be a resident to eat there. You can.
We have loads of people that come
just for lunch.
From the public come for lunch. It's great. We have like on nice days and nice weather, and there's the alfresco dining and stuff like that, so everyone gets to sit out with the view of the natural swimming pool and the grouns.
It is. I mean, it is a lovely place, I mean, especially when the weather's beautiful. I mean, all year, but. It really does feel that you've taken a day's holiday away from a busy life. South Lodge itself is set in almost 100 acres of parkland, woodland, and guests are very much free to wander around and enjoy the space.
Like, so many people come here just to. You can do so many activities, and then with the spa as well, you've got so many things to do out there. Loads of people go on sort of walks around here because you don't actually realise how big the place is until you walk around it. Because as sort of working here, you only go to the building, but there's so much grounds to cover. It's like a little retreat, really.
It's a glorious place for a weekend away or something, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Like even when I work here, like I love to come here with family members, and you come here and stay. You can come to one of the restaurants for dinner, and there you can now have like a spa day as well, which is absolutely fantastic. It's an even more of a bigger incentive to come here as well.
And those who just want to indulge, you could come and have a glorious afternoon tea. I know you're quite well known for your fantastic afternoon teas.
Yes, that's done by our banqueting department and our pastry department. Mm-hmm. So they both take on the afternoon teas. So it's a very busy department, but we're very popular on the afternoon teas on the weekends. So you get your very classic finger sandwiches style that we try to be quite creative with, but also everyone does want a classic perfect sandwich, so we don't go too wacky and crazy with the flavours, but we do want to give it that something a little bit different. We do a few hot servings, so we do like our classic South Lodge sausage roll, which is like a warm serve sausage roll and everything like that. That's on the middle tier, and then the top tier is full of all your sort of your desserts and stuff, which are all done seasonally.
Fantastic.
And then obviously your scones and everything like that. But yeah, it's very busy on the weekends here with afternoon teas.
I'm sure. Actually, you just touched on banqueting, and one of the things that, as a 5-star hotel in the Horsham district, it has a fantastic banqueting suite, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Yeah, we've got many big rooms, and also outside space when it's nice weather as well. We do lots of weddings, we do lots of conferences, and lots of businesses choose to stay with us. It is fantastic. We've got such big dining space, we can cater for many things, many different functions as well. We can have we've had 2 weddings on at once before, which has been fantastic. It's very rare that happens, but it's great because we've got that space so people can have that privacy. It's on different floors, so no party will ever sort of
know about the others.
Merge, exactly, which is great because that's exactly what you want. You want to feel like you're the only party here, which South Lodge is great for doing that. They keep you real.
You've been here a while now, and I know you go in for lots of competitions. So we were talking earlier about. What is it about competitions that you enjoy? So
I recently started here because I entered a competition, and the executive head chef here was judging me when I was sort of about 12, 13 years old. And then he sort of saw something in the dishes I've done. I don't know what he saw, but he took me here to South Lodge to practice the dishes and carry on with that competition. Then after that, I got the taste for doing competing. Then worked in all these different restaurants, which gave you that sort of get on the ladder really in the kitchen and really sort of start to work your way up, and you start to learn lots of different skills. And it's great to be part of a kitchen team, but also sometimes in a competition it's just you, so you get to focus on what's important. It's just you're cooking alone, and you get judged on that.
So if there's anybody who's listening who would be interested in a career as a chef in the future, girls and boys, would you say this was a great place to start? Yeah,
this is a fantastic place to start. Like as you said earlier, there's so many outlets that we have going on, so there's so many different styles. So some people might want to work in the pastry department, some people might want to work in the camellia or the fine dining aspect of it, more the casual dining in the spa. It's a great place for sort of junior members to start up. We've had an apprentice start with us, works with us in the Past restaurant. He goes up to Westminster Kingsway College in London to learn. He does 1 day a week there, and then he does the rest of his time in the week with us in the kitchen. So it's great, you get the best of both worlds. So anyone who really wants to sort of get into the career of being a chef, being in a sort of a big hotel like this is a fantastic way to get lots of experience, and also you can have that apprenticeship to get sort of...
Well, it's an opportunity for people to find out which bit of it that they like. There's so many options.
Exactly. It's so hard sometimes. If you start in a fine dining restaurant, it's not for you. You tend to get turned off of it. It's very hard to find where you feel is right and what cookery style you want to be. So have all of these different influences around you.
Yes.
Some people might start in the camellia and actually think I really want to go into fine dining and sort of tasting menu style restaurant, and then that's where you have that close relationship with the second restaurant that's right next to you. So it's a fantastic way for progression in the career, and it's a really fantastic place to be as a junior chef and also a senior chef as well.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Jordon. This has been a great afternoon. I really enjoyed chatting to you. I'm going to have a try of this dish now because it's been looking at me and it looks fantastic. Please, but thank you so much.
That's all right, no worries. Thank you very much.